Thank you for watching this Tier Systems tutorial. In this video, we'll cover the functionality of Vend Integration. The idea behind this integration is to have consistent stock levels in the back end and the front end of your business. So stock levels will automatically update from Dear to Vend. Inventory costs and movements which are calculated in the inventory can be synced to the accounting app. Within Dear, you can have centralized inventory management for all your locations in Vend. You will also have a single view of both wholesale and retail sales within Dear inventory. Dear provides advanced multi-directional integration with the Vend point-of-sale platform. In general, integration between Dear and Vend works in the following way. First, the customer purchases goods in store via Vend point-of-sale. Then Vend sends sale order details to Dear. Next, Dear creates a pending order in the staging area for each sale. Stock is immediately allocated to the sale. Now let's look at setting up the integration. To connect Dear to your Vend account, first navigate to the Integrations module and select Vend. Click the plus button to connect a new store. Enter your Vend shop's URL in the box. Then click Connect to Vend. On the Vend sign-in page, click Next. To give Dear access to your Vend account or shop, click Allow Access. You will then be taken back to Dear. Once you have connected Dear to your Vend account, you can configure the integration settings between the two systems under the Setup tab on the Vend integration page in Dear. Now let's look at some important settings. Capture of order in Dear. When you connect Dear to your Vend store, Dear is able to receive notifications for important events occurring in Vend, such as Vend order is created and Vend order is completed. The capture of these Vend orders in Dear depends on this setting. Depending on your order capture setting, Dear captures the Vend order and saves it as a pending order when the order is created or completed. When the Vend order is completed option is selected, Dear will not capture on account sales that are not yet fully paid. Select whichever is appropriate for your setup. Order consolidation. Sales in Vend are processed in Dear using any of the two consolidation types. First is no consolidation, which indicates that all walk-in or cash register sales will be created as individual sale orders in Dear. Second is daily consolidation, which will consolidate all Vend sales for the day into a single sale order. This mode does not support returns and refunds for walk-in sales. When daily consolidation is chosen, the consolidation time setting becomes available. This is your local time when all pending orders aggregated during the day will be processed. Customer. An existing customer in Dear inventory will need to be selected for pending order processing to work in certain scenarios. When the consolidation type is set to daily consolidation, this customer is used to create a new sale task, which will combine all daily sales into a single sale. When the consolidation type is set to no consolidation, this customer is used in cases where customer information is not attached to the Vend sale order. For example, in case of a walk-in sale, if customer info exists in the Vend sale order, then this setting is ignored. Sale price tier. This setting determines which product price tier to use in Dear inventory when publishing products from Dear to Vend. Prices used within Dear must be tax exclusive. Otherwise, incorrect tax calculations within sale orders might subsequently be imported into your accounting application. Pick, pack, and ship processing mode. When pending orders from Vend are processed in Dear, new sale tasks are created. This feature allows you to automate the pick, pack, and ship steps when a pending sale is converted into a sale order in Dear. By default, these tasks are configured to no picking. You can change this to tell Dear that it should try to auto-pick and pack and auto-pick, pack, and ship these tasks. This field can also be set to draft order, meaning that if there's not enough stock on hand to fulfill the order, then pick will remain as a draft order and pack and ship won't be completed. Invoice Status. You can control the invoice status for sale tasks created as a result of pending order processing. By default, an invoice will not be authorized and will be in draft state, adjustable and waiting for authorization. However, if this setting is changed to authorized, the invoice will be automatically authorized and created. It can then be synced with your preferred accounting application. Gift card liability account. Deere will use this liability account instead of a revenue account for gift card sales. This account should have the ability to accept payments. If a sale containing a gift card is made, this sale will remain in the pending orders area until a gift card liability account is specified. Optional revenue account. This setting determines the revenue account to be used for all sales downloaded from Vend. This will override the settings at the product or customer level and any other account mapping. List products as draft. By default, all products from Deere that are imported into Vend are in completed status. Turn on this option to ensure that all products from Deere are listed in draft status when imported into Vend. Sales representative name. You can enter the name of the sales representative to be used for the sale task. By default, this is left blank, meaning that incoming sale transactions from Vend do not have an attached sales representative. Update stock levels in Vend. By default, Deere does not automatically update stock levels in Vend. This may be useful if you're manually managing stock levels in Vend and do not want Deere to update stock levels. Ensure you have the correct stock quantities entered in Deere before you turn on this option, as these values will override the stock quantities in Vend. Use Vend as master source for Deere products. By default, products are manually maintained in Deere. This means that product categories, brands, and all other product-related information from Deere are uploaded to Vend, updating the information in Vend in the process. Turn on this option if you want Vend to push this information to Deere instead. Automatically import stock operations from Vend. By default, Deere does not import stock operations from Vend, which does stock orders, returns, transfers, and stock takes. Turn on this option to enable periodic polling of Vend stock operations and their automatic import into Deere. Default supplier. If Deere is set to automatically import stock operations from Vend, you can enter the name of the default supplier to be used when creating purchase tasks. This option is helpful when Vend stock orders are not bound to any supplier. Link Vend and Deere tax rules. When Deere processes a pending sale, it creates a sale task with order and invoice lines completed. This setting ensures consistent application of tax rules between Vend and Deere. It is recommended to initially set up tax rules in your accounting application. Import these settings into Deere and ensure Vend has an identical setup. You will be required to map tax rules loaded from Vend to tax rules set up in Deere inventory by selecting the relevant option from the Deere tax rule list. Link Vend outlets to Deere locations. Each Vend outlet should be created as a location in Deere in the Locations and Bins area under Reference Books in the Settings module. This enables maintenance of separate inventory quantities and individual low stock reorder points for each location. The latter can be set at the product level on the Reorder Levels page for a specific product in the Inventory module. Link Vend payment methods to payment accounts. Deere captures payments made against sales in Vend and automatically adds payments to created sale tasks. If you want Deere to create these payments, you need to map an account with the ability to receive payments from your chart of accounts. If this account is not selected, payments will not be created. When you click the Disconnect from Vend Store button, Deere removes all associations between Deere and Vend, including all logs and your product catalog, and disconnects the integration between Deere and Vend. The Catalog tab on the Vend Integration page is where you manage products and product quantity. From the Catalog tab, you can download products from Vend to Deere, list or update individual products from Deere to Vend, delete links between Deere and Vend products, trigger full catalog stock level update from Deere to Vend, and trigger the download of suppliers and customers from Vend as reference data. All products in Deere can be bulk listed to Vend through the Bulk Listing tab. Select products to upload in bulk. You can select products by category, family, product tag, or listing status. And through manual search, click Start to upload all selected products. Orders are automatically downloaded when an order is created or order status changes in Vend. Generally, you're not required to trigger manual order download. However, if an order was not captured by Deere or to load historical sales, you can use the Manual Order Download option available on the Pending Sales tab of the Vend Integration page. To download pending orders manually, click Load Orders on the Load Sales from Vend window. Select a date for the Vend sales transactions to be loaded, and then click Load from Vend. After pending sale orders are reloaded from Vend, you should process the vending orders. To process pending orders, click Process on the Pending Sales tab. The Export Payments module allows export of payments for on-account and lay-by sales from Deere to Vend. On-account sales refer to purchases either made on credit or paid for in partial amounts. Lay-by sales are similar. These are purchases that are not paid all at once. To start the export payments process, on the Vend Integration page, select the Export Payments tab. Click Export to Vend. On the Export Payments to Vend window, click Start. The Vend Integration page allows capturing of Vend stock operations, namely inventory counts, stock orders, and stock transfers into Deere. These are then subsequently mapped to stock adjustments, purchase tasks, and stock transfers. To capture Vend stock operations in Deere, on the Vend Integration page, select the Stock tab. Click the appropriate tab, that is either Purchases, Stock Adjustments, or Stock Transfers. Click Download Stock. Each captured Vend order, once saved to Pending Sales. Create a log entry to enable tracking of the linked sale in Deere and in Vend. This also helps avoid creating duplicate orders when capturing the same order several times during a manual order load. To view log entries, select the Log tab on the Vend Integration page. This concludes the Vend Integration tutorial. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact support@deeresystems.com.